Hi, and welcome to Family Finance presented by Lifelong Earners. What happens when you want something really badly but don't quite have the money for it? Well, let's find out in today's story. Tia Isa Wants a Car, written by Meg Medina and illustrated by Claudio Munoz. Tia Isa wants a car. She tells me after work when she still smells of lemon pies from the bakery. She is turning the jump rope that's tied to the fence, and I am already up to 20. Un piscicorre, she says, to take us to the beach. Really? The beach? I can't catch my breath. No one goes far from my block in the summer, but a beach has foamy water that reaches all the places I cannot go. See, really, let's save. Tia Isa wants a car. What color? I ask as we climb the steps to our apartment, past our neighbors' doors. From under the cracks, I hear the scrape of forks and smell the boiled hot dogs on their tables. The same shiny green as the ocean that lapped outside my bedroom window, she says. When Tia Isa was a girl, the air on her island smelled of wet palm fronds and mud. And pointy wings off the back, I say. When we go fast, we'll look like the gulls that swooped for your crab buckets. It's my favorite Tia story. Yes, she says, I see. Tia Isa wants a car, but Tio Andres laughs when he hears his sister's plan. Don't be ridiculous, he says. You're not a rich queen. We walk to everything we need here, Isa. Now, what's for dinner? Tia Isa just whistles as she steps over Tio's work boots, muddy like ogre shoes, and stirs our black bean soup. Later that night, Tia Isa takes out the fat money envelope from her drawer in our room. 2 piles, she says. I make a stack tall and straight. That's our helping money, which we will send back home, along with notes and pictures so Mommy can see how I've grown. What's left is for Tia Isa's car. Too little, I think. Not as tall as a pinch. But Tia Isa only crosses her arms. What did that bossy brother of mine say? She asks. He said, ridículo. I repeat with Tio's hard R's, like a cat purring. We'll see about that, she says. Tia Isa wants a car. Is it waiting for us inside this lot that smells of tar? We walk along, sucking on red popsicles and looking at the clouds reflected on the glassy hoods. How much, mister? How much? Tia Isa repeats in the few English words she knows. She shows him her envelope. Not enough, the man tells us again, shaking his head. We'll have the money soon, Tia Isa says as we wait for the bus. But soon is when our family is going to join us here, so I know soon can be a very long time. Tia Isa wants a car, but we don't have enough, I tell Senor Leo, who is sweeping his fruit store. He stops to scratch his shiny head and has an idea. Help me stack those oranges nice and pretty, Nina, and I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, I tell La Vieja Maria, who has windowsill cats, but can't bend her creaky back to feed them. She looks over her dusty glasses and holds out her extra key. Come after school, mi vida, to give the kittens milk. I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, I tell Miss Amy, who speaks no Spanish but wants to invite Senor Perez over for ham sandwiches. How will they tell each other good stories? Teach me some Espanol, she begs. I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, but why does it take so long to save? Sometimes it's hard to wait for good things to happen, she says. Then she reads me Mommy's letter. Abuelo is feeling a little better. Mommy feeds him crab soup. Papi lays him old songs on his guitar. So I wait and wait until one day my secret money sock has grown into a giant money sausage and can't wait anymore. I show Tia my surprise. The curly bills tumble onto her bed. She leaves 2 pink lip marks on my forehead from her besito. Vamos, Tia, let's go, I tell her, tiptoeing past Tio Andres, who is playing cards with the men from work. She chases after me all the way to the lot. Tia Isa wants a car, and I find it, hiding near the rusty fence, shiny green, wide as the porch of Tia Isa's old house. Already I can feel the seashells between my toes. Ese mismo, she says, the very one. Bad radio, no air conditioning, warns the man. But Tia Isa is already touching the front seat, big enough for 3. She nods when I show her there's room in the back for more of us, who'll come soon. You're right, mi hija, she says. This one will take us all where we want to go. We'll take it, I tell the man. Tia turns on the car, whose motor cranks with a puff of genie smoke, and then it says, arroz, 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 arroz. First things first, she says. She pulls out the only thing left in our envelope, which is skinny now like an empty balloon. It's a picture of our whole family, me, Tia Isa, and Tio Andres, but also my parents, grandparents, and cousins, los padres, abuelos, y primos, and who are still there thinking about us from that breezy house by the sea. I hold the picture steady while she tapes down the corners. Then Tia Isa leans into the hula hoop wheel and off we go. My ponytail flaps behind me like a rope cut loose. We zoom along Sanford Avenue, past my school and the other buildings, so squat and red. Past a bus full of tired people squeezed close the way I hate, with no room to spin around on the bars inside. Tia Isa bought a car, I shout. Tia Isa steers us to the spot I point to. The rumbling car fits in the space just right. Our neighbors come out to see. Hurry now, apúrate, she tells me. I check for the frowning super and run to the patch of keep-off grass. I whistle until Tio Andres finally comes out to look. Tia Isa bought a car, I call. Come down and see. He laughs in surprise at his ridiculous sister. You did it, he says, smiling to his back teeth. We did it, Tia Isa says, and there's room for us all. Tia Isa and I bought a car to carry us all to the sea. The end. What did you learn today about saving money and working together?